Welcome to Gaming for Grandparents. I'm Echo Pearl, and this is Minecraft. So today we're going to be looking at all the structures that will want to try to kill you, or at least the things in them will want to try and kill you, so that you know to avoid them if you're in survival mode. If you're not in survival mode, then you can go anywhere you want to, and you can go to these structures with no consequences. And if you like this video and enjoy this content, please subscribe. And it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm if you give me a thumbs up showing that you like the video. And if you want to be notified of future videos, you can hit the bell icon. So before we get into the actual game, I just wanted to show you different settings that you can set your game to if you're playing on a laptop or a PC. So I'm just going to walk you through some of these settings real quick, and then we'll get into exploring this world. So if you are in this screen, to change different options within your game, you can hit this option button. If you want to change the customization of your skin, you actually have to go to a website to create a skin, or you can do different things in here where you have capes on, sleeves, pants, whatever. I created in a different website my skin. Then as far as sounds, if the creature noises or the weather noises are too loud, you can turn them down here. If you're breaking blocks and that seems loud, you can turn them down here. You can also turn off music or turn on music. I like to hear the sound of the creatures, but not necessarily this music that's in any game. I'm not a big fan of listening to that specific music because you hear the same thing over and over and you can get burned out on that music. So if you're in with a different player, you can hit these chat settings. If you're left-handed, you'll want to go in here and change your keys. So my jump is actually backspace. It's not the enter button. Sneak, so I've changed everything over to the right side of my screen, or to the right side of my keyboard, because I'm using my mouse with my left hand. And you can just change them to whatever key you're comfortable with. Let's see here. Your video settings can allow you to change your render distance, and that's how far you can see into the game. I'm keeping mine around 12 chunks. Simulation distance, about 12 chunks. This is your frame rate. That is to help prevent the game from lagging. I'm not sure what view bobbing on is. I do want the crosshairs, so when I'm shooting my arrow, I get the crosshair and I can actually hit my target better. Particles, that's when there's different elements that come in the game that, like for example, poison will show little circles that'll bob around your character. Entity shadows, smooth lighting, whatever. So these are different video settings, visual settings. Language, if you're doing a resource pack, accessibility settings, etc. So we'll go back into our little world, and we were making some fish the other day, but we can see that it's a little bit brighter out, but it's still nighttime. Well, since I'm in creative mode, I'm going to go ahead and just go into the sky here. And just kind of to see if I can see over these mountains or hills to just kind of have an idea of what direction I might want to go into. Now, if you're in survival mode, you can't fly like this until you get an elytra, and I'll show you that at another time. But at this point, I'm just going to explore a little bit on this world just to see what's here and what options I have. So now we're over an ocean. I'm going to get down lower. There's a bunch of seagrass in there. That's an Enderman. So that's what that is. If you stare at him, or if you look, just glance at him, he will attack you. And that's all you have to do is look at him. He's very insecure. But if you stare at him with your crossed hairs right between his eyes, it actually causes him to freeze. But what he'll do is he'll attack you and then transport away from you, trans back to you, attack you again, and then transport himself away again. But they don't like water, so they don't go into water. So you're safe when you're not near water. I'll introduce you to some of these mobs. Zombies. Zombies there, spiders, skeletons, creepers. So these are all the above ground hostile mobs. Zombie, Enderman. Skeletons will kill you with a bow and arrow. Creepers will blow up and kill you. Spiders will just jump on you and attack you. So that's the different mobs that are in Minecraft that will kill you or attempt to kill you. Willow Cave. This is danger right here. Alright. Well, earlier I showed you those trees that didn't have leaves. This is why. The lava will catch the trees on fire and burn all the leaves. This is a woodland mansion. What's inside here will do everything it can to kill you. So, I think since I'm in creative mode, I should be able to go in here to show you. But this is a build that you can reproduce. The game builds this, but this is a building that you could build in Minecraft. I'm just checking to see if they actually have a door. Sometimes their door is like buried. It's really weird. Like in this case, they're about to flood. It's kind of bizarre. Sorry, I need to get out of it. Okay, there. Alright, so they don't have any torches here? That's annoying, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm not sharing any more sheep, so I'll put that there. Light this place up a little bit. Now you can hear the grumpy noises. That's some of the things that will want to attack you. I don't know where they are. Conference table room. And there they are. Here have we there. Oh my goodness. All of these things, if I was in survival mode, they would immediately be attacking me. You can hear how grumpy they are. Crazy things. Another meeting room. And plotting. Another staircase. And another dude here. Yeah, all the rooms are just really dark. So I'm just adding light. But yeah, this is a woodland mansion. I think this is their cafeteria. What are you grunting about? I'm not here to kill you. I'm just here teaching. So at any rate, oh, this is how they make their beds. So this is their bed. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, I haven't seen that type of banner before. Is this another bedroom? It is. Alright, well. And a fireplace. Well, it's torched up now. Alright, well. Oh, a library. Different tables. Alright, well. There's no sense in me really staying in here. If I wanted to really get into this, then I would switch out of creative mode and get into survival mode to actually defeat this. And yes, you could probably clear this thing out and make it your home. I don't know if they will respawn after a given point in time. Alright. But that is your woodland mansion. So now we'll go into the ocean. Since we found a woodland mansion, we'll go ahead and look for an ocean monument, which is not as rare as the woodland mansions are, but it's another place where a lot of things in it will want to kill you. So we're coming up on some lights, and the first thing that I see is a ruined temple. So let me get underwater here so that we can look at this a little more closely. And they do have chests in them, so you can always go down and grab those chests. And drowns hang out around these ruined ocean temples, so that's where you can typically find a lot of drowns. But just keep in mind, If you're in survival mode, they will attack you. And they will kill you. So just be careful. Some of the drowns have tridents, and you can get a trident if you kill one of the drowns that has a trident. However, it's very hard, and you may have to kill multiple drowns before you'll get a trident. And then if he drops it, then you'd have a trident that it would allow you to fly over water, but it will also allow you to fly in the rain. So when it's raining. Not when it's snowing, but when it's raining. So you want to find something like this, and then you have to find the guys that actually have tridents. None of these guys are holding tridents, so... Now this is a guardian, and this is an ocean monument. So little guardians here, baby guardians. But then when you go in here... So to be under the water like this, or like I'm doing when you're in survival mode, you need to have either a potion that enables you to breathe underwater, a respiration helmet that allows you to breathe underwater, or you have to set down a door and you can breathe in the air pocket the door creates. And this is a giant maze, and it's very easy to get lost in here. And here's the other problem with the ocean monument. Typically, if you get lost, you just dig your way out. But the second you get close to an ocean monument, you will get miner's fatigue, which means you're not going to be able to mine a single block to get out of here. And I'm just wandering through the bottom floor levels, and I haven't even got to the center where the gold is stored, or the sponge room. So I think I've only gone up just this one little section, but for the most part, this is a lot larger than what we're seeing. So I'm going to continue to wander around here. But I'm going to work my way back outside and just get out of this for now. But the elder guardians are a lot larger than these little guardians here, and so you just have to kind of wander around and fight them, and until you kill the 3 elder guardians, you'll keep getting miner's fatigue, and you can drink milk to get rid of the miner's fatigue. And yes, you can eat and drink underwater in this game. So I found this corridor that has magma blocks in it, and so it looks like it's going to go outside, so I'm just going to go down this corridor and just see what I can see. And turn the corner here, and that's a drown right there. Kind of startled me. And there's the elder guardian, so he's a big guy, and he'll slap you around with his big tail. So this is little guys here, and they can hurt too. But the big guy is up there, so we gotta get up there so you can see the big guy. Chunky guy. Yep, and he can hurt you. Again, this is a place where everything in it wants to kill you. There are 3 of these big guys, and you have to kill all 3 of them in order to stop the mining fatigue. So since I'm in creative mode, I can just punch right out of here and get outside. So I wanted to just kind of show you some of the things that if you're in survival mode, You want to avoid certain areas until you're prepared to attack them, and Ocean Monument is one of those places. But this is the entrance. But you can just bust through these things. See, that's one of the big guys, I think. His tail wagging right here. Oops. Oops. Yep, big guy right there. Haha. He gets mad. Alrighty, let's see here. So for the purpose of this video and showing grandparents what the end portal looks like, I'm actually back in my creative world, and I'm looking at this through my creative world where I've already found the stronghold and the end portal. So now we're in the stronghold, and this odd shaped portal is called the end portal, and we would actually collect ender eyes and place them into each one of these blocks, and that will open up the portal for us to go and fight the dragon. But that's an in-game thing, and I'm not going to go into the portal right now and show you the dragon. That'll be another video. But I just wanted to show you what the stronghold looks like and what the end portal looks like. So in my creative world, next to the village and my island where my house is, that's where the stronghold is. So I built this nether portal above the stronghold. I'll build another one fancier at another time, but for now, this is my nether portal, and this is what my skin is representing. Now we go into the nether. When we go into this nether portal, we go into the nether world, and this is a crimson, no, this is a warp biome with all these trees. I'm not going to explore it too much right now. I want to do a separate video for the nether, but I'm just trying to show grandparents again just the basics of this is another area that there's a lot of things in. This, as well as the lava itself, will kill you, so you want to be prepared, but you definitely want to explore these things. And I think that's a bastion right there. Oddly enough, 2 feet from my portal. Yeah, this is a crazy spawn where there's a bastion, my nether portal, and a stronghold all together. So it's pretty crazy. But again, I'm in creative mode, so I can't get hurt. I will do another video on just the nether and show you all the different things in the nether to avoid so you're not killed, but the nether is just one more place where everything in it wants to pretty much kill you, with the exception of a couple of things. And yes, under this trapdoor is where the stronghold and the end. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the structures that you should try to avoid until you have enough armor and strong enough gear to take on all of the things that want to attack you and kill you. And again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I appreciate all your support so that I can keep going and keep doing this for you. Thank you for watching.